Hi, everyone. So imagine you've just built a miracle. Your team has spent 6 months training a model that finally understands your company's data secrets. The demo is spectacular. The board is thrilled. And then now you try to put it into production. Suddenly, the miracle becomes a nightmare because your costs spiral. Security flags your model as a black box risk. The data pipeline, which worked once in your sandbox, in your demo local machine, now collapse under the real traffic. Did you know that around 80% of AI initiatives end exactly this way? They die in pilot purgatory, not because the math was wrong, not because the model was not good enough, but because the foundational engineering practice, the engineering disciplines were missing. The hard truth is that inside most enterprises, developers are forced to hack their way to a deployment. They're actually building the roof of the house while standing on quicksand. If your AI strategy relies on heroics from your engineers just to keep the lights on, then you don't have a platform. You actually have a liability. I spent the last 20 years with my teams building large-scale distributed systems, and I've seen this story repeat. I've been there and done that. The industry giants like NVIDIA, IBM, AWS, Microsoft, they didn't win because they had a secret model. I mean, they do have a lot of great models, don't get me wrong, but they won because they built a very solid foundation. They realized that you cannot scale intelligence on top of chaos. So in my new book, Platform Engineering for AI, I've laid out the blueprint for a different path, the paved road. We move past the hype to focus on the real building, the real plumbing that makes our AI sustainable. The book begins by turning abstractions like ethics to governance as code. Rather than relying on a conventional narrative about responsible AI, we build safety directly into the admission gates. Ensuring compliance is an automated feature of the system before a single prompt is even processed. Once that safe path is established, we then layer on the semantic plane, as I call it, giving your agents the structured persistent memories they need to move beyond simple responses and toward actual and contextual reasoning. And because a miracle shouldn't be a financial burden, we then tie it together with FinOps for AI. We move beyond basic cost tracking to managing tokens budgets as strictly as we manage latency, ensuring your innovation is as economically sound as it is technically impressive. So scaling intelligence isn't a math problem at all. It's, in my opinion, an engineering clarity problem. So if you are ready to stop building experiments on quicksand and start building a foundation that lasts, then this book is your guide. Because at the end of the day, platforms are where all those clarities live. I'm Duy Nguyen. Let's build the